I don't even know where you start in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you're looking for a hotbed of,
Whoa.
of
They tied
ooh,
twice.
the RPS meta. Yeah,
I always love to see some ties in the RPS.
if you're looking for some high level analysis of Puff Ices, you're not gonna get it, but you know,
Try our
it,
best.
we'll try our best. Also curious, I feel like I don't have too much knowledge on how rest sort of plays a part in this matchup. Definitely a little weirder when you have both Ices to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to make sure to hit Sopo with it, right? You know,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Popo rather. All right, yeah, Yoshi's I was feeling like might be the one.
yeah.
Floaties tend to like this stage nowadays, low key. Interesting how things have turned out.
Yeah, I also feel like Ices like this stage a lot in general. Lots of chance to get those early kills.
OGK was doing a good job there, like keeping, like the bear wall, and then like once you hit one of the ices, just like keeping it going. The other one just can't catch up,
Yeah. I gotta say, doing a great job so far.
Dash attack
Back
though,
air.
a little greedy. You're gonna eat a couple ices hits. JJM doesn't get
Yeah.
anything too crazy.
May have been a
Nana's dead.
misinput, may have been a miss in there.
Yeah.
It can be a little easy when you're trying to do those really early ones, or early fair, excuse me. Yeah. But yeah. So Nana already dead, and like let's see how the individual ICs can cope with Puff. I gotta say, doing a good job with the back airs. Clearly, I feel like knows the ways to sort of drift against this character where ICs can't punish.
Yeah, it's been kind of impressive to watch. I feel like I don't see this matchup a lot anymore. I guess just because ices have fallen off so much. Yeah, Puff back air can do some atrocious things to this character.
Yeah, I do like how I feel like OG Kid is kind of alternating from just going really high for a little bit with these planking back airs, trying to sort of maybe bait out a shark versus sort of playing this more grounded approach.
It's good. You have to pick the spots you can be grounded in these matchups. Puff, ices just the wave dash, like all their insane grounded options can be so scary. But when you get them in a bad spot on the ground,
Oh, the roll read.
that was scary. You don't want to be in the corner like that against ice
Yeah,
the handoffs.
desync could just do it.
Almost getting Nana there, but looks like she went a little high for the second back air to hit. Ooh, trading it out, knocking Nana away. But your kid can't really get a punish. Oh,
Oh, you hate to see that. Looks like a bit of a flood there.
no!
And missing a wave dash ledge. OG Kid definitely acknowledged it there too, that you sort of hate to see that in a competitive environment like this.
Yeah.
I feel like every competitor at the end of the day wants it to be a close set.
So that was actually pretty good. I feel like even if like he gets Puff's gonna lose their stock there, but now you have two stocks against Popo. Like confirm,
Yeah.
just get that in out of there.
Wow, and doing,
Wow.
a great rest. OG Kid showing lots of poise and composure there, making a lot of those sorts of in-game decisions that like just going for that rest when he had it off of that advantage, kind of really sinking his teeth into that lead. So really good stuff.
FD though, interesting counter pick from Puff. I know this is Dicey's counter pick. That makes sense. Dicey's so good here. And like OG Kid was doing a really good job too of like using the platforms to refresh his jumps and just playing that like higher up game, but this is gonna make him have to come down more.
Yeah, you did see a couple of times that JJM was successful in sort of sharking with up air. So curious to see how the lack of platforms affects the way that OG Kid comes down. Definitely gonna need to be a bit more creative and maybe just a bit more spacing cognizant.
JJM is getting a lot of these grabs this start. I feel like he's getting a lot more damage. Got the kill just there. That's really just what Ices want, those big grab follow-ups.
Getting Sopo did though.
Ooh. Great weight on that spot dodge. Trying to go for the tech chase, but OG Kid's been doing a pretty good job of like getting out, like tech rolling away in these spots where Ices just can't really reach with like a true follow-up. Just start them from getting anything, crazy started.
Yeah, and using the rollout there without getting punished. I guess maybe if Icy's as solo Icy's not the best at punishing a move like that, but
Rollout's a tricky one to punish too. You know, like yeah, it's very punishable, but it's kind of scary. You know, you don't want to trade with it. Like
smart choice to go for the up air there and killing off the top. It can be easy to kind of get stuck in back air mode when you're just trying to wall out the Icy's, but good awareness there to sort of get the up air going.
back throws. Ooh, almost get Nana there, but JJM holding the squad together.
Yeah, doing a good job this game of not letting Nana get away.
We'll see here. Yeah, this is when it gets kind of tough for Icy's. Oh, OG Kid though, if JJM can secure the stock lead, the whole narrative of this game changes so much, right? Because Puff's so good at playing like, oh, like you can't hit me. But now, as soon as you get that stock lead, like now it's like, okay, you have to come down and risk getting grabbed by me. Then it can just snowball out of control. Losing Nana there is crucial though. We'll see though. Maybe JJM's got a crazy Sopo stock coming in.
Or the other thing is that at this percent, this low against the Sopo, it might be time to whip out the rest again,
Not a bad idea. The only thing you got to be worried about is like where on stage you rest. You know, if you rest in like the handoff zone, the Icy's will just drop down and trade it out. Grub playing the corner. Feels like JJM has been a little bit slow to follow OG Kid into the corner. Maybe it is because he's like respecting him, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like he could be getting a little bit more. I don't know. Nice up smash.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite do it though. But this has been like, I mean, ideally you still want to take the stock here, right? But like already, like, okay, this is like almost extra credit. You know, your Popo for an entire stock just laying into damage on Puff. Down throw here, what's the mix? That's some sort of mix.
And OG Kid winning the Battle of Wits there. Like I mentioned.
What was that?
Look, sometimes you got to do everything you can to maximize your kit,
That was, dude, OG Kid got it in his head right there. That was...
Yeah, definitely looked like JJM was not comfortable just sort of reacting and shielding. And opted to do that, do the ice block, which is just getting out priority. So nice Pound there. I feel like it's pretty good at Pound doing a great job of lowering that shield. I feel like Icy's on a low shield can just be really scary.
Yeah. And I mean, off that whole sequence, he got the rest on Nana, which was an interesting decision, but it might pan out here if you can close out this Sopo stock.
Yeah. Only at 19, even after the rest punish from resting Sopo.
Yeah.
So, OG Kid just, like I mentioned, definitely seems like they aren't strangers in this matchup. Seems like they've got a plan in place here to sort of get this done.
So JJM though, resetting a bit, his Sopo was putting in work last stock. So maybe he could try and get a few extra hits here and get him into like, Icy's like my grab kills you easily now range, It's gonna be hard. When you're at 132, like any hit from Puff here could just spell doomed, yeah. One last shot, great back air. Just Icy side B is just like, you can just knock him right out of it, Puff's so good at going out there with it too. Looking like a rest for a second there.
Yeah, doing lots of interesting grabs there. Definitely feel like looking for the rest of this sort of percent. Also doing a great job of, even when Nana's not getting killed, just really splitting them up efficiently.
Whoa, Nana with the back throw. Was that a desync? I don't even know. That was crazy. Yep. That's why you gotta be careful grabbing Icy's, man. When you split them up like that, the Popo's just close enough to you, like, he wants you to grab.
Yeah,
that's free kill.
One here.
Dreamland makes sense from Puff, JJM, some of his kills did come a little bit earlier, and this stage is just gonna make it brutal to get those,
Yeah, this stage, a bit of a slog. Just in general, I feel like both of these characters will live a long time. And also, Puff able to play that higher, like, planking game that makes that makes it a lot more difficult for Icy's to shark just due to the platform heights.
Let's see here, you know, JJM, like, he gets the lead, and, like, what else can you do in Dreamland, really, now? Like, he's playing, like, safe. He's trying to not let Puff take any ground back, you know, the percent war.
Yeah.
Those are big back airs, got them split up. Grab. Oh, yeah. Yeah, OG Kid, though, it feels like these last few stocks they've played has been doing a great job of, like, making sure he's not getting second punched by Popo, you know?
Yeah, I think he's sort of showing a lot of patience in that first game that's sort of just slightly diminished towards the end of FD. Maybe really won in that game, and they're seeing that sort of bleed into this game. You know.
That, and I feel like I've seen JJM's patience go up, you know? He's been playing these stock boots a lot better, seeing some icicles now, little projectiles.
Yeah, I do feel like you know, if you're winning that slower battle of attrition, then definitely just, you know, you're gonna want to push that as far as you can. So,
you know, these blizzard walls are hard, and he's waiting until like game 3 to bust them out too. You know, like that's scary.
Always good to sort of have tricks up your sleeves to sort of bring into the fold at a later time. You know.
Exactly.
It's always nice to have a little something extra for, you know, game 3, game 4.
Ooh. OG Kid did a great job there of like going low and calling out the Icy's up B, just getting right in front of him, stopping him from snapping to the ledge. Still no stock lead, but JJM, you know, making it work, making it happen.
Also, do note here that it is almost 3 minutes, or you know, off the game clock here with only one stock taken. Just something to sort of peep and see if this game may actually go the distance.
We are potentially on timeout pace right now. We'll see.
Yeah, 1 or 2 rests could really change it.
104, wow.
104 is brutal. I would have expected Puff to live that on Dreamland.
Yeah, right. JJM, though, he knows. It's a knower. I like these up airs that JJM's doing, too. It's pretty standard icy stuff, but just jumping up right underneath the Puff, you know, and just getting that fast shark. Making her have to kind of come down from the platforms and fight a little bit more, you know? Ooh.
Yeah, definitely going all the way out there to sort of...
Oh my god, wait, Nana just made that happen, though. You see that? Nana ran up and, like, pummeled OG Kid, which gave JJM just enough time to side beyond. Fight a 2v1.
Yeah, it's hard.
Drug Fox has entered the premises.
Oh, got a little Sammy watch going.
Ooh, no punish on that up smash. Kind of a tricky situation there, especially when you're turned around so
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
This is scary. I think another up air would do it there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
147.
Super, super good.
OG Kid showing a little fist bump there, definitely emoting a little bit, showing their...
Crowd popped off for him a little bit on that one.
Yeah, I think in sets like this that are where the rewards are coming in that slowly, you know, every kill move really does feel like a hard-earned victory. You know, there are stocks being taken at the pace that like most Fox Ditto games normally take.
Right.
So you guys got to think about, you know, how satisfying it is to, you know, hit that, you know, 18th hit on the character that finally sort of does it for you.
Dude, I was playing some Puff in these net play tournaments, man. These floaties, they got dog in them. The fact that they can do this, like this is hard, man. You gotta have a lot of composure and like just be able to out willpower.
Say what you will about, you know, being willing to go the distance and sort of take things to time, but it does take a dog. Like it's not an easy thing. Not everyone can hold their ground, stick to their game plan, and you know, sort of march on to the finish.
And even this, like, this will probably not go to time, but just like, you know, like if this goes to like 1 minute or something, you know, that's just like,
That's 7
that's
minutes
just how
of
this
dialed
matchup
in.
goes. Yeah, like
7 minutes of dialed in floating melee. So much drift, so much micro spacing happening in the air, but wow, JJM really really closing it out there.
so I'm interested to see where OG Kid goes here, right? Because like JJM was definitely doing a better job of playing the slow game on Dreamland. So is OG Kid gonna say like no, like I just wasn't doing it good enough, like I'm gonna go back, or is he gonna take it somewhere a little smaller maybe? Looks like it.
Yeah, also you gotta say OG Kid did really well on Yoshi's, which smaller
Tiny little
stage. So
stage, yeah.
I think FOD makes a lot of
This is
sense
a good pick here.
I think the thinness of Yoshi's is a big part of that, but
That was an instant 44%.
yeah, that's not how you want to start the first 10 seconds of a game on your winners, and potentially your last game of winners.
Big opening though, yeah. JJM had like a minute there where he could have potentially stopped Puff, but she was just already, you know, you gotta be lightning quick to stop that one. We'll see though. I mean, we saw Sopo put in some work last game, so maybe he could take the stock.
Hey, anything's possible for sure. I mean, this I get mentioned, especially at especially I feel like just these down smashes. If you're DIing improperly, you
You just get caught.
just get caught, especially as a floaty.
Yeah. I'm thinking about that like 100% up smash last game, you know? Like Icy's just
Yeah.
got mixed like that.
Yeah. Also,
But yeah.
haven't seen much rest since I think that one game 2. I'm curious to see if OG Kid is able to sort of find spots to sort of have that big momentum swing. I do feel like OG Kid really rode the momentum of game 1 and did some good things into game 2. So maybe a rest could really just be what's needed
The
here.
shift he needs, yeah.
Yeah.
He's up here, the JJM doing a great job of sharking him. You know, he's taking a few hits, but he's like, it feels like JJM has maintained ground control basically this whole time. Going for a little back throw mix up. Doesn't quite get anything though. Up air. Yeah, it's scary here. Puff can kill you. Oof. Reverse back air, putting Sopo in a horrifying position. And this should be the stock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
finding an up air there at 161 to do it. I
That's
gotta
kinda
say, OG Kid has demonstrated a good knowledge of when up air should be the option versus back air.
True. It's good knowledge too. I mean, the people really don't know about Puff up air. It's like one of her biggest disjoints. I've seen HBox kill IBDW with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
up there sharking.
up air rest definitely what comes to mind when you're thinking about it, but a lot of uses in other matchups, even floating ones.
All right, crowd popping off for JJM, I think. Maybe someone else. It looked like, oh, wow, massive rest. Gets the charge F smash, but losing Nana here is kind of big.
Yeah, I think crowd kind of popping off a little bit for OG Kid here. You know, hard not to root for someone, pushing their competition this strongly at such a young age.
I know. It's awesome to see. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I think to be able to really hang at majors and be able to play all the matchups at a proficient enough level to be, go making those long runs is huge.
Yeah.
It's one thing to just be, a young Fox specialist, but showing that, even in the more, the less common matchups like Puff Icy's that,
You're ready for that.
You're ready for that, which is huge.
Yeah. A little bit of lag on the stream. But it looks like nonsense happening. JJM just, keeping that like up air wall above him, making it really hard for Puff to try and come down with like a back or anything, get any pressure started. Although JJM, he is taking, some trades and stuff here, which is you do kind of want to try and kill the Puff as soon as possible now, just so she doesn't get too big of a,
Yeah, I would say even a rest here on Soap or on Nana is not a bad idea, even though
Oh,
again,
was that it?
very able to get punished, easily able to get punished by the ices. You know, a rest and just saying, hey, I'll take the 0% puff stock with against only Sopo could be huge, but looks like that
Taking it
knocked
with
him.
the nair. Alright, at the same time though. Oh, never mind. Nana getting knocked off quick. Oh, is that it? He probably makes it back here, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, Icy's not the best character to sort of punish that really. I mean, you have down smash that will knock them out,
You
but
have to make a risky read though, which
yeah,
is
the pound also like will just if you're getting knocked laterally like that, it's not really gonna secure the kill. So definitely no problem with resetting to neutral there.
Alright, and this is where, yep, OG Kid's kind of been shining in this game. Like, these edge guards, he's not been dropping them.
Yeah, definitely looking like the counter pick was a good decision. You gotta say that the lack of length is making it a lot more advantageous for OG Kid.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of, like, just, you know, like, closing in. Like, whenever he's finally able to land a little bit and, like, get that back air on Nana, like, it's just a kill. I think, like, the platform changing heights and the stage being a little bit thinner, you know, it's all kind of adding into, like, his ability to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we get here? Nothing. Rest?
Oh,
no.
I thought it was
Upset
gonna be
that
the
Nana,
rest.
though.
Playing it safe, you know, you can't really judge.
Oh, almost an ST there.
Risky air dodge. May have been a textile up, but wow. Yeah, really tough for JJM here, having a whole stock deficit against the Puff.
Yeah, big back here. I feel like, you know, right here is Sopo, like low key, like you already, you know you lost. Maybe get like a few more like pieces of info, you know, what you can. But JJM there, he's just throwing out the falling fares.
Yeah, and a 7-minute game there, like I mentioned. These are real tough battles.
Yeah. Check out that dog.
I know, to be that age and maintain your composure for that long is really admirable, but
Two warriors right here. Alright, Stadium though, you know, this is good for Ices, especially too, it felt like there was a few times that game where like JJM would get like an up air or something and, you know, like a lower percent, it would just barely not kill, and then
yeah,
he's dying to puff up air like way earlier.
at a place like Stadium, it can definitely make a difference.
Oh, okay. What do we get here? Double F smash. Not bad. Yeah, that's 30. I like that. The wave dash back air, like mixing them up because you're like, oh, it's Ices. They want the down smash, but that
Yeah.
back air, like you get that momentum flying back. It's almost like a moonwalk, you know? This is scary though. Can't let him just get away with Nana like that.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna do it.
I feel like it's been JJM has been consistently having a hard time keeping Nana. I think OG Kid's demonstrating a good sort of flow chart for getting them separated and finalizing those kills.
All right, let's see if we can get some work here. Yeah, now Puff just playing, you know, long game, playing the platforms, just not a ton Popo can do about it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, there are options for the ICs here, but
the risk reward has just been skewed, so you know.
Yeah, once Nana's out of the picture, it really is just Fox versus a low tier. So, or excuse me, Puff versus a low tier. So, definitely able to just sort of wait out and use Puff's back airs and sort of toolkit to just sort of invalidate Sopo.
We'll see. I like the down smash is a little bit, you know, I like the idea, but it is like I'm worried that JJM's getting a little bit impatient now. You know, like he was doing so good at like getting those early kills and stuff on Dreamland, but then on Fountain, you know, it looks like such a shift. Like OG Kid just up aired him off the top at like 100 on this one. You know, he's getting these little scrap hits. So we'll see. Like a down smash or something here can change it, but it can also get you whip punished. Scary air dodge, but I like the drift, you know, just get all the way out there. Is that a kill? Yeah. Alright, so we'll see if JJM... Oh, yeah, big grab.
Oh, interesting dash attack there, but covered just really well by JJM.
Those are those spots where it just gets so tricky against the Ices, you know, because you're like, oh, they're the corner, I get the grab here, but...
I do have to say, I like that JJM there in that spot where OG Kid was just sort of planking like way above, like rather than throwing out those up airs that have looked a little bit like, you know, prayers, looking a little bit like, man, I hope this up air hits, just sort of choosing to just follow OG Kid on the ground and sort of match the drift.
Yeah.
Try to get a bit more of a meaningful hit than just these up air clips that they've been getting punished for.
Well, especially too, you know, if you jump up in the air and Puff's ready for it, like she gets one back air, you're separated, Nana's gone. It's just over.
Yeah, see, yeah, those up airs are a bit more between. Exactly what I was.
There it is.
There it is, just those up airs.
Barely maintaining the lead here. Oh, big grab. That could be a kill. Yeah.
Ooh, the up smash doing it.
And see, like that right there, like that's just such a massive payoff for the Ices now. Like, getting those kinds of kills on Puff so early is just so important.
Yeah, definitely feel like getting the hand out of the way is pretty huge.
I like that down air. It was like that full jump onto the platform. You know, you get the little clip, but then you're just safe after because you are so negative on hit with Icy's down air. At least at low percents. JJM's actually been really impressive with like all these weak hits. Like I don't know, like there's that nair he killed with on Dreamland. Like I've never seen Icy's nair kill Puff on Dreamland. That was nuts. Ooh, a little bit ambitious with that ice block. Trying to come down from the platform. But.
Reaching the 5-minute mark here, and then it looks like we're gonna go in about 2 stocks apiece. I gotta say, OG Kid really, you know, was down a stock there for a while and only took 25%. So definitely not too meaningful of a lead accumulated there. Maybe a bit of a missed opportunity from JJM's perspective.
That was a great job of getting out of that jab. That was almost horrible for Puff, but great SDI. These grabs, I think that was like the second one in a row now that OG Kid's gotten punished for. I think he's got to slow it down a little bit more and like, you know, recognize that he's still allowed to like, he doesn't have to get a huge hit on ICs right now. He can still get them like 30, 40, you know, and kind of work it.
Yeah.
Up air looks like it was pretty weak though, so OG Kid gets at least one more.
Yeah, getting a little
antsy
with these pounds.
That was a great forward throw, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
a lot can happen
crowd
here.
popping off. Definitely a lot of OG Kid fans in the venue tonight.
Everyone watching this set right now. Oh, is that kill? Oh, wow. I wonder if that was on purpose, not getting he's been getting the knockdown one every other time. That time opting for like the, you know, quote unquote weak hit did actually kill him off the top there, 150. That was the ice block he was looking for earlier.
Yeah. Like, yeah, those backers above. Yeah, this is tough.
We're in timeout territory.
Yeah, we're getting there now. With a little more percent, I would say if you get a down smash as ICs, you may just want to lay this one out, sort of put the onus on OG Kid.
That down air was pretty aggressive, but honestly, it kind of, you know, JJM's doing a good job of just like not overextending. You know, he just knows he doesn't have to. OG Kid getting a little antsy. But I like that. That was a good sequence.
No, yeah, that was definitely a bit more of an interesting mix than some of these dash attacks and pounds.
Yeah. JJM DIing for his life, dude. Yep.
And getting
111.
caught.
All right.
Yeah,
Last stock, 69%.
69%, 43 seconds, rest on the table.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. The crowd raucous as the set, game 5 set. Ooh, getting back here there. Yeah, really tough. I feel like he's got to go for rest.
Oh, wow. Big hits. No! Oh. Dude, he slipped right at the end, man. It's so hard to not slip there. Oh, you hate to see that like that. So that was a great showing from OG Kid, man. That guy is on the up and up.
Yeah, that was a crazy.